I work as a guide for a company that organises rainforest holidays here in Costa Rica. I've lived in this country for 3 years, and I love it. I've worked in 2 other Central American countries, and I had a great time in both places, but this country is really special. It's not it's not an easy job. You have to deal with some very difficult people, and most of our guests have never been in a rainforest before. But they always say it's the best experience they've ever had. Of course, I've also had to put up with some idiots. For example, last month 2 guys set off on their own without telling anyone. They got lost in the rainforest, and it took us 2 days to find them. And I've just been to San Isidro to pick up a guest from the hospital. He was bitten by a poisonous spider he found in his room. He's okay now, though, and, you know, at least he'll have a good story to tell people when he gets back home.
I started working in the hotel industry 14 years ago, but this is the first time I've run a hotel in a touristy place like Cornwall. My husband and I have had this place since 2001, and I'm a bit fed up with it, to be honest. Managing a hotel is quite stressful, particularly when people complain all the time, which can happen. And I can't stand it when people steal things from the rooms. I suppose people want to bring back a souvenir of their holiday, but surely they've got enough towels at home. Another problem is that one of us always has to be here. For example, my husband's gone to see some friends off at the station, so I have to stay and look after the hotel. Also, it's very hard to get a holiday together. We've been away together a few times, but each time there was a problem at the hotel, so we had to come back early. But this winter, we're going to close the hotel for 2 weeks and go skiing. We're really looking forward to it.
So let's meet our first holiday maker. Hello there. Can you tell us a bit about yourself?
Hi, Judith. My name's Alan Marsh. I'm in my 50s and I work in advertising.
And which of our holidays are you going on?
Well, I'm flying out to Cape Town in South Africa next week to have a bit of cosmetic surgery.
Oh, and why have you chosen this holiday?
Well, I've been working in advertising for more than 30 years. It's a very competitive business and how you look is important. My face is getting a bit old these days, and I thought I needed to do something about it.
But the holiday's not just about having a facelift, is it?
No, not at all. After I've had my operation and, had a bit of time to recover, I'm going on a week's safari, which I think will be quite exciting. I'd love to see a lion up close.
That sounds a bit frightening.
Well, when I've had my facelift, all the lions will probably be scared of me.
Well, we hope you have a fantastic time, Alan.
Thanks a lot.
And our next holiday maker is Emily.
Hi, Judith.
Can you tell us a bit about yourself?
Well, my name's Emily Ward and I'm an editor for a weekly women's magazine. I'm 31 and I'm not married.
And which holiday are you going on?
Well, I'm setting off tomorrow morning to fly to Byron Bay in Australia to work on an organic farm.
And why did you choose this holiday?
The main reason is that I'm bored with going on the same old package holidays year after year. This time I just wanted, a different kind of holiday.
Right, I see.
And I hope I'll learn a bit about organic farming, which I'm interested in.
Is there anything about the holiday that you're worried about?
Well, let me think. I know that I'll have to do quite a lot of physical work and I'm not very fit, but I hope it won't be too bad.
Well, we look forward to hearing all about it. Have a great time, Emily.
Thanks very much.
Right, moving on to our third holiday maker.
Ellen, you've been to Delhi, haven't you?
Yes, I have. 3 times, actually. It's an amazing place.
Oh, good. I'm going there next week. Maybe you can give me some tips.
Sure. What do you want to know?
Well, firstly, do you know any good places to stay?
There are lots of good hotels in Connaught Place. That's right in the centre of New Delhi. The place I always stay in is called the Raj Hotel. I can give you the address if you like.
Great, thanks. And what's the best way to get around?
In Delhi, it's probably best to use rickshaws. They're quicker than taxis and quite cheap.
OK.
And to travel to other cities, I'd recommend the trains. They're a lot safer than the buses, especially at night.
That's good to know. So, what are the things I shouldn't miss? Any good museums?
No, don't bother going to the museums. There are much better things to see in Delhi. You should definitely see the Red Fort in Old Delhi. It's absolutely huge.
Right. Is there anything else worth visiting?
Well, there is a much older fort about half an hour from the centre, but it isn't really worth visiting, I don't think. But there's the Jami Masjid. That's the biggest mosque in India, and it's very near the Red Fort. That's well worth seeing.
That sounds good. And what about places outside Delhi?
Well, you really must go to Agra to see the Taj Mahal. It's only 3 hours away by train. You can do it in a day if you start early.
Great. And what about the food? Do you know any good places to eat?
Yes, there are lots of really good restaurants in Connaught Place. I remember one called the Shanti. The food there is delicious. We ate there every night.
Thanks. That's really useful. Have you got any other tips?
Like most places, don't drink the water. Buy bottled water instead. And I wouldn't eat anything that's sold in the street. You can get ill quite easily there.
Yes, I've heard that before. Thanks a lot, Ellen. You've been really helpful.
No problem. Send me a postcard.
Yes, I will.
Alan's holiday.
My holiday began when I arrived at the medical centre in Cape Town. I had my operation the next day, and it went very well, I'm glad to say. However, I had to spend the next 5 days inside, which is quite difficult when you're on holiday. But you need to be patient. You can't just sit in the sun after having a facelift. The second week, I just relaxed by the pool. In the third week, I went on safari, which was definitely the best thing about the holiday. We saw lots of lions and other wild animals, but we were never in any danger. We stayed in a guest house in the jungle, which was extremely comfortable. The staff were very kind and helpful, and it was fantastic being surrounded by nature. I definitely come back again, and I'm sure this kind of holiday will increase in popularity as more people worry about their health and appearance.
Emily's holiday.
My holiday on an organic farm in New South Wales in Australia was hard work, but very enjoyable. The couple who ran the farm were fantastic, and I was amazed by their kindness and patience. We worked 5 hours a day, 6 days a week. At first, I had a lot of difficulty doing what they asked because I wasn't very strong. However, I soon got stronger, and by the end of my 2 weeks there, I felt incredibly fit and healthy. The best thing about the holiday was the people I met there, who were from all over the world, and it also felt great to eat natural, organic food every day. Everyone stayed in a fairly basic farmhouse, which was okay, but I missed the comfort of my own bed. We spent all our spare time at the beach, but I didn't go surfing because it was too dangerous for beginners like me. I don't know if this kind of holiday will ever become very popular, but I'd definitely do it again.
OK, well, in the first photo, one of the students was swapped because the school wants to attract more Chinese students. I didn't have a Chinese student for the group photo, so I removed a male European student and replaced him with another photo I had of a male Chinese student. We've had more inquiries from Chinese customers since the photo was put in the school brochure. In the second shot, I couldn't get the shot because of the weather. It was really stormy and I was in another boat that was also in danger. We had to leave before the helicopter arrived. The newspaper I was working for wanted to make the shot look more dramatic, so I used a photo I had of another helicopter that was similar to the one in the rescue. I don't think anyone noticed.
The internship was great. I helped to organise a programme of 20 different special events for the festival, including lectures and celebrity appearances. I was entirely responsible for recruiting and interviewing the members of the events team. I hired 30 volunteers and trained them all before the festival started. I also had to arrange all their work schedules, which was quite complicated because we had daytime and evening events. During the festival, it was my job to supervise their work and make sure that all the events ran smoothly. Everything went really well, I'm glad to say.
I've just arrived here in Vancouver. I'm looking for somewhere to stay.
What kind of accommodation would you like?
Can you recommend somewhere central? Near to the city, the shops, yeah?
Okay. Well, let's have a look. How about this one? The Pioneer. It's right in the center of town. It's nice. It's comfortable. You get your own room and bathroom. So, what do you think?
How much are we talking about?
Well, it's about $200 a night. But that includes breakfast.
Oh, it's too expensive for me.
Ah, okay. All right. So, let's have a look at something a bit cheaper here. Let's see. Well, here are some more hotels. They're all quite central and comfortable.
How much are they?
Well, the cheapest hotel is, let's see, the Vancouver Inn. This one's $110. It includes breakfast, and all the rooms have a bathroom, so that's good.
Oh, it's still a bit too expensive for me.
Okay, how about a hostel? This one here, BC Lodge. You see, it's $30 for a night.
What's it like?
Well, it's fairly typical. It's got shared bedrooms, and you'll be sharing a bathroom, of course. There are cooking facilities. You can cook stuff there, but breakfast is provided. It's fun, it's lively, good atmosphere.
Ah, okay. Yeah, so it's a better price for me, but I'm not keen on sharing a bedroom. And I can pay a little more than $30. No problem.
Okay. Well, I know just the thing. Here we go. This is a guest house, the Maple Leaf Villa.
And what about the price?
$60 a night. That's good. That's a good price, yeah. Cheaper than the hotels.
That sounds interesting. Can you tell me more about that?
It's very central. It's actually an historic building. Here's a photo. And you can see here that you get your own room. The bathroom's shared, but that's not so bad. You can see it's very comfortable.
Yeah, it looks good. Okay, maybe a good place for me. Could I have a look at it?
Why don't you come on in? Come this way. Okay, so this is the lounge. It's fairly big. It's got a widescreen TV and we get about 30 satellite channels. And as you can see, it's pretty comfortable. This is the kitchen. You share it with other guests and, as you can see, it's recently been renovated. There's a microwave and fridge for you to use. You can either cook your own breakfast or we'll prepare it and bring it to your room. This is one of the bedrooms. This is a basic room and it costs $60 a night, which is quite cheap. As you can see, it's got a really big bed. It's got a sink, a desk, and this very comfortable chair here. Here's the bathroom. You share with just one other guest. There's a power shower and plenty of towels. I think you can see it's a comfortable place to stay.
Hi, how can I help you?
I'm wondering, I've just arrived in Auckland and I'm looking for information. What can I do here? What is there to see?
Sure. What kind of things are you interested in?
I heard about the dolphins. Can you see dolphins near here?
Yes, you can do that in Auckland. That's basically a full-day trip, usually starting at about 11 through till about 4 o'clock. So you would need most of your day to do that.
Yeah, and how much is that?
That is $40.
Uh-huh.
And they go every day.
All right. And do you see dolphins every time?
Yes. Well, not absolutely guaranteed, not 100%, but they do. Most of the time they will see dolphins, or it may be whales.
Oh, wow.
At this time of the year, you can see different kinds of whales.
Sounds good.
We also have adventure activity things to do.
Yeah, what are the adventure activities?
All sorts. You can go bungee jumping. You jump off the harbour bridge. It's 45 metres high and it costs $85. It's very popular.
Okay.
You can go skydiving.
Skydiving?
Yes. You go up to over 3,000 metres. 45 seconds free fall.
I've always wanted to do that, but is it expensive?
It's $250.
Uh-huh. Okay. What are the other options? Not so dangerous.
There's the underwater world, just 6 kilometres from the centre of Auckland. It's an aquarium where the fish are swimming around on top of you.
Okay, yeah, great.
They're open until 7 p.m, and that's $16.
Okay. I'd like to think about it and...
Of course. Here are the brochures. Just let me know if you have any more questions. Hello again. Have you decided what you'd like to do?
I'd like to go skydiving. Can I book that here, or...?
Yes. If you want us to make a booking, we would be happy to,
Yep, that'd be great. I think I'll do that now while I'm here.
Okay. Well, we just need to get a few details from you. First of all, we need to know what day you want to go. They do it 7 days a week, so you just need to choose a day.
Well, the weekend is better. Saturday.
Okay. Which Saturday would you like?
I can go this weekend.
This weekend?
Yeah.
Okay. And if the Saturday isn't available, is Sunday okay?
Yeah, fine.
Okay. So that's the 29th or 30th?
Yes.
Just for one person? Or do you have a friend who you think might want to come?
No, just me.
Okay. And I just need a name that I can book under.
Callum.
How do you spell that?
C-A-L-U-M.
Uh-huh. And I just need your last name as well.
Brodie. B-R-O-D-I-E.
Okay. So I'll make that booking. You'll need to pay here. Is that okay?
Yep. Do I get a student discount? I'm a university student.
Ah, yes you do.
Oh, great.
So, with the discount, it's $200.
Okay, thanks.
I'll just confirm that online, if you'd like to wait a minute.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. The weekend's fully booked. What about Thursday or Friday?
I'll go on Friday then.
That's the 28th of March. One moment. Okay, that's all booked for you. You just give your name when you go there. Here's a map that shows you how to get there. It's very easy to find.
Nice to meet you, Declan. My name is Lilian Oliveira, and I'm pleased to have you here.
Thank you. Thanks a million.
I'm in the marketing team, assistant manager.
Oh, right. Nice to meet you.
Is it your first time in Brazil?
Yeah, so it is. It's amazing.
It's the place that never sleeps.
So I've heard.
Well, I have our schedule for today.
Ah, grand.
First of all, you'll meet my colleague, Teresa Silva.
Yes?
She's the sales manager.
All right.
You can talk to her about exporting our coffee to you in Ireland.
Great. And what time is that?
At 10 o'clock in half an hour, Teresa is going to come here. Then she's going to introduce you to Paulo Souza, the marketing manager, at 11:15.
Right.
And after that, you're having lunch at 12:30 with Fernando.
Fernando Pinto?
Yes, he is our CEO, the Chief Executive Officer. And later on, after lunch, you'll be able to visit the factory. You can look at all the brands that we have and see what you like best. That will be at 2:15.
Right. Now, will there be an opportunity to do some tasting?
Of course. We've organized that for 3 p.m.
Fantastic. That's grand. Looking forward to that.
After the visit, you can come back to the hotel. You'll be back by 4:30. Relax a little, and later on we'll have dinner at 8 o'clock.
All right.
And we've arranged a visit tomorrow morning to the plantation, if you'd like to go.
I'd love that. How far away is the plantation?
Maybe 400 kilometers from São Paulo.
Right.
But the company, has hired a helicopter, so you get there at 11 a.m.
I've never been in a helicopter before.
Teresa will go with you, and you'll be shown around by Vitor Gomes, the plantation manager. I hope you like it, and I hope you'll buy our coffee.
What kind of business are you in?
Now, I own 3 coffee shops, cafes, a small chain in Cork in Ireland, and so I've been looking at coffee to get some good quality coffee to import. Now, I went to visit a company called EP07 do Brazil. I've been talking to them and tasting some of their coffee. It's been wonderful at that.
Yeah, I know that company. Very good coffee. What are you going to do? You want to export to Ireland?
Well, I plan to make coffee that is better than some of the big chains, with a better quality flavour. Because I often feel those large chains, like, the flavour of the coffee is not good. So what I've been looking for is high quality beans to make top quality coffee. And it seems to be working. Business has been good. I'd like to expand and open up more cafes in other cities in Ireland.
And did you drink good coffee here in Brazil?
At EP07 I had very good coffee, so I did.
Yes, I think you will be very happy with this company.
I hope so.
You like São Paulo?
Yes, but I wasn't expecting it to be such a big city. It's like being in New York. All these high-rise buildings. Yesterday we went on a trip to a coffee plantation by helicopter. It was grand.
Where are we going for our day trip? It shouldn't be too far, should it?
No, I suppose not. We don't want to spend too much time travelling.
So what do you think? Where's the best place?
We could go to the lakes.
Why do you want to go there?
I think it's really beautiful there. The scenery is amazing and it's really clean. There's no pollution, unlike this city.
Yes, you're right. How should we get there?
The train is quite fast, isn't it? I think it takes about an hour and a half.
Yes, that's a good idea. Although I've got a car. I could drive.
I don't think that's a good idea. It takes much longer by car. The train is definitely the best way to get there.
OK, that's fine. Let's go by train. It isn't too expensive, is it?
No, I don't think so.
So, what are we going to do while we're there?
I really like fishing.
Really? I'm not keen on fishing, and I don't think many of our other classmates like it.
Oh, OK. Well, that doesn't matter. There are lots of other things we could do, aren't there? We could go kayaking.
Yes, I suppose so, although that can be quite expensive.
Or we could just go swimming. Everybody likes swimming, don't they?
Yes, they do. And the water shouldn't be too cold at this time of year.
Well, I think we've got a good plan. Let's tell the others, shall we?
Good idea.